friends and adventurers, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today is a roller coaster of an episode, I must say. There were some really good things that happened. There were some really less than good things that happened. One of the things that happened was just completely devastating. So, you're gonna have to watch the whole video to see what that means. After everything is said and done, we won't even make that much progress today, but, we did make important progress today. So, I'll take that as a win. Also, I can't turn around because you're not allowed to look at the house anymore. There's spoilers there for the next episode. No peeking! Not that you could if you wanted to, but no peeking! Anyway, I am not going to hold you up, so without further ado, let's get into the rest of this episode. Woo! Today's quest was simple. Find Mangrove and bring some home. So I packed my things and did what I do best. I picked a random direction and just started walking. Hello. Everyone's favorite host, Voiceover Rift, is back at you again. We are doing a lot of time-lapse footage today, so you get to spend the majority of this episode with me. I know you're really excited. I know that I am like your favorite person ever. Thank you, by the way. I am so flattered. But we are spending most of our time in time-lapse footage today because a lot of this came from my streams over on Twitch. And if you want to see this stuff happen, not super sped up, then you gotta watch the streams. Twitch.tv/RiftedIllusions. I stream Mondays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. EST. You should come. We have lots of fun. Except when we're not having fun. Like when I'm crashing out. Which, that happened a lot in this episode. More so later on in the episode, but it still happened a lot. It really was a roller coaster. I don't even know a better way to describe it. It was something. Right now we are really just walking. I really did just pick a random direction and started walking because I figured I found lots of other biomes like that. How hard could it be to stumble across some mangrove, It's hard. It's hard to stumble across mangrove. But at least on our adventures, we did find some shipwrecks, some ruined portals, and those ruins that are under the water with the drowns in them. I even did some excavating with a brush. I didn't really get anything that good. I was hoping for a sniffer egg. I did not get one of those. But we will eventually. I am determined to have every pet in this game, and a sniffer counts as a pet to me, so we're gonna get one. It is only a matter of time. But that wasn't really the objective for this episode, so I had to let it go for then. We also, in the middle of the ocean that I sailed across, because I sailed like the 7 seas at one point. It was so much ocean. But in that ocean, I found an ocean monument. As you can probably believe, I did not go in. Did not even get close because 1, that was sidetracking the mission of the mangrove, and 2, I would have died. I would have died so hard, and then I would have lost all the stuff that I had collected up to that point. Not happening. No thank you. Oh, there it is. It just went past on the screen. That's crazy. We are actually coming up on our first milestone clip. The first big thing that happened to us in this stream. It's really good, just you wait. I used the replay mod to make this. It's like a real shot for something. I never do that, but I did it today, and I think you should be proud of me. Thank you. Thank you for this honor of being proud of me. I tried really hard. I really did. And then, 10,000 blocks later, I stood on this mushroom on the edge of a cliff with no mangrove. Absolutely zero. So I turned around and made the walk of shame back home. But I was not quitting yet. You see, I had a plan. and it involved villagers. Did you like my little cutscene there? I hope so. I hope you did. I put lots and lots of work into it. But as I said in the cutscene, I had a plan, and it involved villagers. It was not the most graceful plan, or the prettiest plan, but it was a plan nonetheless. You see, if you know how villagers work, you might know that there are cartographer tables that you can use with the villagers to trade for maps to other villages in different biomes. So I figured I'd use one of those. The only problem was that there isn't a mangrove village. So we had to find a workaround. I googled mangrove biomes, and they tend to spawn in warmer climates, which means they are more likely to border on swamps, deserts, or savannas than anywhere else. So all I had to do was get a map to one of those biomes villages and work from there. A plains biome cartographer villager only gives you maps to the taiga biome and the savanna biome. So we had to go with savanna. I really wanted to go with desert because I need cactus anyway, but that wasn't gonna happen. But if we didn't find a mangrove biome connected to that savanna, in the savanna biome, we could get a villager with a desert village map and then work from there. You see, it was not the nicest plan. It was not the most efficient plan probably, but it was mine, and that's what we were going with. So I spent like 2 hours running back and forth collecting wood and paper to trade with these villagers. It was painful, especially since my first cartographer villager didn't give me a savanna map. He gave me the taiga map, which is not the one I wanted. It was not the one I wanted at all. He's a really good villager though, because after that he ended up giving me all of the other maps. I think, what are they? A woodland mansion, a trial chamber, and a third something, whatever the third thing is. I got all of them. Whatever he can give, I got all of them. It was crazy. Apparently that's really rare, so he's forgiven. I forgive him a little bit. But I did have to level up a whole new villager to try and get the savanna map. I did get it then. Second time's a charm in this case. So once we get that map, we pack up and we start following it. Before I could do that though, I wanted to trade a little bit more with these villagers to get an abundance of emeralds and paper and sticks and stuff, so that if I had to trade with a villager in the savanna village, I would have stuff to trade with him, because I didn't want to have to do this whole process for another 2 hours on a stream just in the savanna this time, so I gathered an abundance of stuff. Also, glass panes are really good for trading. I did not know that. I'm not a trader. I do not normally trade with villagers, but I had to in this case, and so I looked really stupid doing it for the most part, because I had no idea what I was doing. But it was okay, because we figured it out. We got to where we needed to get to after I died a couple times in this hole. That was also really embarrassing, but also it was okay. You know, we got our stuff back and we kept going. I think that's enough about the villager trading now. It was a boring process, but it had to be done. Now I have some pretty cool leveled up villagers, you know? And random cartographer tables just sitting on the grass. Will I move them eventually? Maybe. But also, if I break them, those guys will lose their jobs, won't they? And then I'll lose those maps. So maybe I won't break them anytime soon. I will someday, after I buy the fancy maps from them, then I'll break them. But until then, they're just have to live on the grass. It's not like that's fine. You know, they get to work out in nature. They should be happy to do that, you know, and not be stuck in a stuffy building the whole time. But anyway, once I finished gathering everything that I needed, I went to my cartographer villager and I purchased the map. And I held it like it was so precious because it took me so long to get, and it wasn't even a good map. It was not good at all. This is what it looked like. Do you see this tiny little dot? Yeah, it's tiny. I was so far away. I was so far away, in fact, that moving around, the dot didn't move. In my village, no matter which direction I went, the dot didn't move. It didn't budge even a little bit. So, I had no idea which way I was supposed to be heading. So, just like the first time, I had to just pick a random direction and run. I didn't run. I brought my horse, Mr. Flight Risk Horse, but you know what I mean. I had to just pick a random direction and hope for the best. I actually got lucky though and picked the correct direction, and after a while, the dot started to move just a little bit along the bottom of the map, and then it got bigger. Out of nowhere, it suddenly just got bigger, and I knew I was in the right direction, and I was so excited. I was so excited because it meant I didn't have to turn around, I didn't have to drastically alter my course, and hopefully, if everything went according to plan, because we have traveled this sort of direction before, I wouldn't have to cross an ocean with my horse. Now, I might have to later on in the video, subtle foreshadowing, but I didn't yet. And so after running for a couple thousand blocks, I came across... Whoa! 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 Look at these! That's so cool. The more I explore, the more I find places that, like, we could have built our houses. I just found a swamp. Is there anything of use to me in here? The dot still hasn't really gotten any bigger. Oh my god! Oh my god, I've never seen one of you before. Hi! Hi, buddy. Oh. Hi! I can't bring you home with me. Buddy, what do we do? Can I, like, put frogs in a bucket? You cannot directly put adult frogs into buckets. Okay, you can pick up tadpoles. Do you have any tadpoles that you guys would like to have moved to a better home? How would I even know? What does a tadpole look like in this game? Ooh! Oh, there's a witch right there. Alright. Okay. What am I doing with this? Ow! She's got a black cat! I am hurting. I'm hurting. Oh my god, you can't sleep when you're poisoned. Okay, I set my spawn point. Look! Oh my goodness, look at the fireflies! Please! How long? And then, after chasing a cat and wandering around the swamp biome for a while, I came across something crazy. What is this? What is this that I found? What are you? Can I have this? What is this? Mangrove! Oh my god! Oh my god, these are... Oh my god! Buddy! 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 Oh my god! I brought all this stuff to find this village and I don't even need to because I found the mangrove! Welcome back to Replay Mod Time Lapses. You see, I am just getting some of the mangrove that I found. I was actually so excited. I had put in, though, so much work to make it to a village to look for this, and then I ended up just stumbling across it myself. I guess, though, if I hadn't been on the mission to that savannah village, I probably wouldn't have found this, so I guess we did a good thing, you know? All of that prep work, it was useful because we found mangrove, and it's a giant mangrove biome. It's so big, and there's frogs in it, and all kinds of stuff. It's really good. I collected a whole bunch of the propagule things, so I can grow the mangrove at home now, which is good, because I really don't want to have to walk all the way back out here for the mangrove, so it's good that I can just grow some of it at home now. As long as it grows at home, you know. But there we go. We're off on our adventure again, because I decided I still wanted to find this village. I had come all this way. We were getting so much closer. I needed to find it. And then I found... Wow! Oh my god! Look at that! What? That's actually insane. Look at that. Look at the waterfall it's creating right now. That's crazy. Eee! Oh my god! Get back on the... Oh my god, I could have lived up there. Look, what? I could have lived up there. There's cactus! We found cactus! This was some crazy luck I was having this episode. I stumbled across a swamp, a mangrove swamp, and a desert, all pretty much connected to each other. I did also, though, find these giant, mountains that I'm really jealous of now. I really wish I had lived up there instead, but, you know, it's too late for that. You may have noticed in the time-lapse footage, I also found some camels, which is very exciting. We're coming back for those, so keep your eyes peeled. We did also make it to the savannah village, where we found armadillos, and we come back for those too, so keep your eyes peeled for those guys as well. I had to take a pit stop at this village, though, and wait for it to get dark out, because I didn't have enough leads to bring home all of the new pets I wanted. I really only had one lead that I was using for my horse, but I was gonna need 4 more, so I had to stay up all night going after spiders. I almost died a few times to some zombies, and some creepers, and some skeletons. But it was okay, because we did end up getting enough string for the leads that I needed. And then we're going to use those leads to gather pets. It's very exciting. It's not gonna be soon. You're gonna see that excitement very quickly die. It dies so quickly, but it's okay. It's gonna be fine. We survive the ordeal, just not well. I recommend against randomly trying to bring home camels and armadillos while you're adventuring. You're gonna see why soon. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where did my shield go? What? Okay, they all fell into this ravine. Except that guy. Okay, alright, we're fine. He's gonna stay down there. The rest fell into that. Oh my god, where did they come from? And there was obstacle number 1. These stupid illagers, man, are everywhere. I don't understand. I really didn't think they just spawned that much or randomly spawned just wherever they felt like. They're seriously stalking me. I am so fully convinced that these stupid things are stalking me because they are everywhere that I am. Everywhere! Now this, of course, wasn't really the fault of the camel and the armadillos. It was just one bad thing adding on top of all of the other bad things. This is one of the most painful processes I have gone on in the history of this server, is trying to bring home these camels and armadillos. They would not cooperate whatsoever. Like, 1 block jumps, these armadillos would not do, and so their leads would break, because they'd get stuck. And then the camels are too tall to fit through most places, or they just would decide they don't want to walk anymore, and so they would sit down, and their leads would break. And so it was like every couple blocks, I would have to stop and recapture these guys to keep leading them. It was so incredibly painful. And it took so long that I didn't even make it home by the end of this specific stream. I made it to a village at the top of a hill, and I had to just park it there. And then I had to call Minto for backup, because I needed her to bring me spider eyes to feed the armadillos, because they kept taking damage. It was great, man. Come on, just down the hill. Nice and slow. You guys will learn to love it on the snow mountain, I swear. Did you cross a large river?
Yes.
Great.
Twice.
I'm quitting.
What happened?
He jumped like 2 blocks! Oh my god, I have to go get another one now. And now I have to have a funeral. I'm so sad. Bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah, I didn't either. It ruined my whole day. I was like on the verge of crying. I was so upset. But we're gonna very quickly go on to something much happier, sort of, than this, because I am running out of voiceover rift time, and I have not gotten to yap about the one thing that I wanted to yap about this whole video. And it's that Noah Kahan's new album, The Great Divide, is out. It is out, fully out, even the extended version with 4 extra songs. I listened to all of them, every single one, before recording these voiceovers so that I could tell you about them. And as I expected, they're all great. They're all so great. If I had to recommend any to you, I would recommend all of them. So if you haven't already listened to Noah Kahan's new album, please go do that. Because, dude, like, all of the songs are just so good. And they're sad, and I love sad music, and Noah Kahan is just so cool. He's so cool and awesome, man.
My god. Okay, I have a scuggle if you want to. I have 2 scoots actually if you want to remember the dead armadillo.
Thank you. I have a
The
few
second
of them.
dead armadillo.
What? What?
You had to get another one anyway, so
Is
you
he
might
really
as well
dead?
get 2. Yes.
What happened?
He fell.
No! Oh my god. I have to have a double funeral. I've dragged them so far. And there you have it. Both armadillos are dead. I'm so sorry. It was really, really devastating. You're gonna see a funeral coming up in like less than a minute. This is the end of Voiceover Rift today. I know you're sad. I am too. But I promise I will be back in the next episode. Probably, most likely, because I'm the best part, you know? Everyone loves Voiceover Rift. I am what boosts the ratings. We all know it. But I do have to go now. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye. Two scutes in each. Let's bury them. We'll make these path blocks.
That didn't matter if it was coarse dirt then.
Yeah, I didn't need to make coarse dirt. My axe broke. And these are gonna connect to each other. I'm gonna lose it, and these would look better with stone walls.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this. I never have to do this. IP Mr. Armadillo. I'm sorry I couldn't get you home. Okay, it doesn't fit. I'm having such a good time today recording this. I'm sorry. How do I go back up? I'm sorry you didn't make it home. That doesn't fit either. Okay, I've got it since they're married.
Oh, okay.
You get I'm sorry. And Mrs. Armadillo will get the rest of the message. Mrs. Armadillo. I'm sorry I couldn't get you both home. I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember Mr. and Mrs. Armadillo for not making it home, even though I tried really hard. And we walked so far. I'm so sorry I killed you. I hope you can forgive me someday.
May I speak?
Sure.
I feel responsible for one of your deaths. I don't know. You both look the same to me. I feel responsible because I was responsible. You fell down like a 3-block height. For the amount of armor you do have, it does not work very well. And I hope I will not let your predecessors down. I'd like to conclude the funeral with a song.
Please do. You're cutting out.
That's all the words that I know to that song. So.
The only thing that came through was in the arms and ah.
You know, in whatever realm that these two went, I'm sure they heard me. So, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Rest in peace, guys.
I would pour one out, but I don't have my water bucket.
I don't have any either. I have, wait, hold on. I'm digging up their graves for a minute. I'm gonna give each of them a spider eye. Since it was their favorite food.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello again. Welcome to the outro. You made it. I'm so proud of you. Did you see what I mean now by roller coaster of an episode? I think it was something, all right. There were a lot of emotions today. A lot of emotions. But it's okay, because we have Mangrove. Woohoo! Mangrove. We also have Cactus and 2 camels. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the camels, but we have them, so. I've also never had to host a funeral before, but you know, there's a first time for everything. Dude, I was actually so sad. You don't even understand. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I said that it ruined that day for me. I avoided the server for like a good week because I didn't want to be on here after I had killed the armadillos. It was so sad. But it'll be okay. You know, time heals all wounds. I'll get over it eventually. Probably not really, but it's gonna be fine. And next episode, look out for that one. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm already working on it, so you should be really proud of me for that. And in the next episode, we are finally decorating the inside of the house. Yippee! Woohoo! But anyway, stay tuned for that. And until my next video or stream or short, please come back for all 3. Thank you. And until I see you again next, adventures out there. Bye!